Hello everybody, and we're going to be playing Megaman X6. It's not a good game. X7 is not good either. So I'm going to get X6 out of the way first. And go back to some of the better X games. And this is in the Legacy Collection, of course. So let's watch this intro. Megaman X Episode 6. 3 weeks ago, the space colony Eurasia was taken over by Sigma. Sigma hired a mysterious reploid Dynamo. Dynamo led the Eurasia into orbit towards the Earth, thus beginning the tragic Earth crisis. Maverick Hunters 0, taking the Earth's destiny into one reploid made a crash attack against the furious space colony. It was a successful attack and the space colony was destroyed, but although the Earth was saved, the huge explosion seriously damaged it. As for the battle against Sigma, X and Zero defeated Sigma and narrowly escaped with their lives. Only one would return from the battle, a blue light, X, still gripping a familiar saber in his hand. 3 weeks later, at present. There is so much pollution on the ruined Earth from the space colony that the reploids can barely work, and a man is... And yeah, it just ends off like that. So this game takes both endings of Megaman X5 and lump them into one game. Well, without this game there would be no Megaman Zero series, which takes place about, what, 100 years after this, I think. What happened? I heard they avoided the collision, but they might as well have failed. And for this, we should be thankful. This is not all. Something else is going to happen. I feel uneasy. What is this? This is... the breeze. But where from? Was there any violent battle here? Yeah, the dialogue sucks in this game, because the sentence makes no sense. It should be, was there a violent battle here? Or something like that. I wonder how many people and reploids were sacrificed. Wait, this is 1 week later. It's finally done. I'm going mad, and it is so liberating. No, the plan has only just begun. I'm going to bring all low-grade reploids into submission. Those too simple to understand my work. I'll build an ideal world only for reploids. A wonderful world where I control everything. Wake up, X. Now, you're the only one. There is no one else left to fight. Get up now, X. I didn't read the is because that doesn't make any sense. It's not proper English. A giant maverick is acting up. Wake up. I'll send the detailed info later. You rush into the scene. This intro stage can actually be quite tricky. Most of the mechanoids became Mavericks. It's been a long time. Stay alert, X. I'll be fine since I have the armor and saber. Since I fixed the Falcon armor very quickly, the dash function is incomplete. Alright. Anyway, I'll stop the mechanoids. Okay. Go to the entrance of the ruins ahead. So, you can't infinitely fly, with the Falcon armor, but yeah, at least you got an air dash. Because the next 5 you can definitely fly, but nah. Since she fixed the armor like quickly, that was their excuse. The fly function doesn't work. Not the dash function. I don't know why she said dash function. And I'm just trying to rush through this stage because it's not too hard. It can catch you off guard though in certain spots. Like here. These things can hurt like hell. There's one right there. Can't see it until you get to it. I think there's one right there. Yeah. And here is something I like to do. So you can get by that without getting hit. There you are. Are you alright? Beyond there is a giant mechanoid. It's suddenly activated due to a radio wave problem. We are afraid and we got hurt. I'll take care of this. Return to the hunter base now. Alright. It acts like it's possessed. Be careful. Well, as all intro bosses, they're easy, but I'm also gonna be 100% this game, which kill me because getting every reploid sucks. So I'm gonna save before I do every stage, and if I have to go back and rescue a reploid that got taken over by a nightmare, basically, I'm gonna just cut back. Hey, wait a minute. He usually doesn't do that. So yeah, that's all you gotta do is just Z-Saber slash him. And he's done. Oh, and if you wanted to know how to Z-Saber slash, there was a tutorial at the beginning. I think you have to just hit the select button. Well, on the PS4 controller it would be touchpad. It like push it in. Oh, 0. But he looks different. There's a couple reasons why I hate this game. 0. I hate it. It's due to the nightmare effects. In order to get all the reploids, you had to have certain nightmare effects in the stages. So that sucks. I knew 0 was doing this. Who are you? Hi Max. I am called Hi Max. Just say that. I'm investigating the 0 nightmare. What'd you say? The 0 nightmare? What are you trying to do? What is your connection to the 0 nightmare? What about 0? You're behind this? You're dangerous. I'll dispose of you. This is not even a battle. You can't hurt him. So just dodge his attacks. And I think you still gotta hit him quite a few times. I actually didn't know you could dash under that. So now that's something new I know. For the actual battle. I played this game so many times I didn't know you could dash under that. I usually just go all the way to the side to avoid that attack. American are not amazing. We will destroy the 0 nightmare. You are not wanted here. Keep out. I cannot inflict any damage on him. Hi Max, the 0 nightmare? Did I dream about 0? What is happening? So yeah. I'm gonna save. I'll save over slot 1 because I don't care. There, a few reasons is the plot makes no sense. Attention, all reploids on Earth. As y'all know, these are chaotic, disturbing times. The nightmare is upon us. It shows reploids a kind of dream for human beings. No, it's a nightmare. The nightmare makes reploids confused. In the worst case, they may malfunction or delete themselves. Due to the space colony incident, there are there are few reploids and humans are left on the Earth. We won't accept sacrifice anymore. This would bring us to the Earth crisis. Taking the matter seriously, we have sent investigators to the suspected areas to uncover the mystery of this nightmare phenomena. It's said that the nightmare phenomena are caused by a ghost of Zero, known as an ace maverick hunter. What are you talking about? Wait, X, let him finish his story. Ugh. And now I'd like to call on volunteers. Unite with us and help our cause. Work for these 8 investigators. Our goal is to wipe out the nightmare and to delete the Zero's ghost. Come together for our future. This Hymax will lead the mission. You don't need this in that sense. We guarantee your safety if you join us. Both Maverick Hunters and Reploids now suffer. Let's preserve our future together. We're waiting for you, everyone. How dare he talk about Zero that way? Zero gave his life to save us. It can't be helped now. Actually, we saw the nightmare too. She the Zero. So we also need to investigate what the nightmare is. For now, leave Isaac and Hymax alone. I wonder what are those suspected areas you mentioned. Can you find out, Alia? No, due to a strong jamming. I can't look into it from here. So I've got to go in there blind. Maybe I'll be able to fulfill the nightmare directly. Besides, I'm suspicious of the investigators. The nightmare, the mission is too risky. But we must minimize the damage by uncovering and defeating it. As Isaac said, we cannot allow any more reploids to be lost. X, return to the hunter base now. Roger, I'll be back right away. We are now beginning our mission to check the 8 areas that Isaac had sent investigators to investigate the nightmare phenomena. But considering the situations of the Maverick Hunters, you're the only hunter who could accomplish these difficult missions. As we've lost Zero, you're our only hope. Can you do it, X? I'll do it. I've just obtained a report on the nightmare areas and investigators sent to the areas. However, the details of the situations in the areas are still unknown due to bad radar transmission. Also, in case any changes occur in the nightmare areas, I'll show you by a red signal. That's kind of almost useless because after you defeat 2 Mavericks, nightmares are affected in every stage, and she only shows you by 2 red signals. So the other stages still have the nightmare in it, and it's like, thanks. Not helpful. It is difficult to predict what the changes are, though. That's okay. I'll know when I get there. I will discover what the nightmares are, and what Isaac's intentions are. Don't push yourself too hard, X. Remember, you are our only hope. Roger. X? What is it, Alia? Nothing. Just be careful. Some reploids may accept what Isaac says as true and come to the nightmare areas. If you find them, secure them, and then send them to the hunter base. The reploids you have rescued can be surveyed here by pressing the R1 button. And if you attain the items, I'll process them into parts you can use. You can equip the parts with the R1 button. Good luck, X. Yeah, that's a stupid gimmick. Now, before I start the actual game, let me just finish here. Parts. right? Of course, in order to get parts, you have to rescue reploids. Now, say if they all die, there's your chance for getting a part to just use regular, like Falcon Arm X or whatever, in the game to beat the first, like, final area. Not gonna really spoil it too much. And then, in order to beat it, if you basically don't understand any reploids, you have to get the Shadow Armor. Of course, I'm gonna get all the armors anyway. So that's a stupid gimmick right there. I hate that about the game. There's an optional area in the game which you can go to without having any special weapons, and then you can't beat the boss there. You have to have at least a special weapon to beat the boss. You can't have Shield Sheldon's special weapon because it doesn't do any damage to him. That sucks. So basically, you're screwed if you go to the optional area without any special weapons, because you might just die. You ain't got a chance. And after you defeat 2 Mimics, no matter what, there's always going to be a Nightmare effect in every single level. Even though she shows you with only 2 red areas that are affected, it affects every level. It doesn't affect just 2 levels, it affects all levels. Which I think is also stupid. It shouldn't affect all levels, it should only affect those 2 levels where she shows you. So all you can do is just change the Nightmare effect there with a different Nightmare effect. Like Blaze Heatnix, alright? It will make this level fucking impossible, but you need his Nightmare effect here in order to get reploids. So that's stupid. No, I think the whole game's just stupid. I don't see why. There's more to come for stupidity. Bye guys, see you in the next video.